The vast majority of homes in the UK right now are hugely overpaying on their energy bills, and it only takes 5 minutes to change it. How do you find your cheapest supplier? It's quite easy. You get yourself onto a comparison site, you put in where you live because that makes a difference, how much you use because that makes a difference too, and how you pay. Monthly direct debit is the cheapest, just always make sure you do regular meter readings, and it should tell you your cheapest provider. Now I say should because there's a couple of things you need to watch when you do this. Some comparison sites only default to tariffs that pay them if you switch. Others, including my own Cheap Energy Club, will show you all of those by default, and you'll always get to see right across the market. You should also look at customer service ratings. There are many new providers in the energy market. In general, that's a good thing, but certainly if they put out a very cheap tariff when they launch, there tends to be a lot of business rushes to them and they're not necessarily sure how they can cope with it, and we do sometimes get bad customer service feedback, so you need to look at that too. You always want a perfect, accurate answer. But most people are overpaying by so much that even if you took a guess of your usage or allowed the comparison site to guess, many of them you'll be able to say, I live in a 2-bedroom property, I've just moved in, and it'll give you a rough estimate of what your usage is likely to be. Well, while you may not get the perfect answer, you're going to be with a tariff that's much cheaper than you've got. And the sin of not doing a comparison if you're on a Big 6 tariff and not moving to the cheapest deal is far greater than not having the perfect answer. So I'd just do it anyway. Another thing to watch when you're doing a comparison is that the regulator Ofgem has put in this system of personal projections, which is frankly bonkers for anyone who is on a fixed tariff that's ending within a year. You're on a cheap fixed tariff, currently paying £800 a year. That tariff ends in 6 months' time, when your bill will rise to the standard tariff of £1,200 a year. Cheapest tariff on the market is £900. What this is going to tell me is on average, I can save around £100 a year by switching. But of course, I can't. For the first 6 months, I'm on the cheapest deal. Only after 6 months is it worth me switching. But because they do this average over a year, it makes no sense. So my energy bill told me I could save over the next 12 months. In fact, what I need to do is when my fix ends in 4.5 months' time, at that point, I should be switching, not right now. So if you're on a fix, beware personal projections. There are a few comparison sites, which what we do is we simply say, do you want to compare your current fixed rate, the rate you'll go to afterwards, or the personal projection, and which of those do you want to use for your savings? And that's a better way to compare if you're on a fix. It's a regulated way of giving you the wrong answer. Why Ofgem doesn't listen?